And there's the bell for round one. Good jab to the body. Fundamentals always help. That counter punch caught him clean. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. And Kevin Kelly is dazed. Much better game plan here.
Defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. The perfect counter lands. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Kelly in that last round. What do we expect to see here in round two? After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Catch and shoot. Those counter punches have to hurt. This is such an amazing theater. So many great concerts have been performed here, but nothing quite like what we're going to see here.
You walk in, you cannot hide or duck or stand behind anybody. The audience is on you. They see every single movement, every single twitch. If you're scared, the thousands of people are here in this place. They will spot it.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Unlucky to miss with that jab. Nice counter. How about that time counter shot? That jab doesn't find a home. Good counter punching. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Punch, counter punch. That jab won't score. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Kelly in that last fight. And there's the bell to start round three. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Counter shot. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. careful for that receipt. It's always coming. A perfect counter shot. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Can't find a home for that jab. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Kelly in that last round. And a round that seemed like... And there's the bell to start round 4. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Good counter punch. And he scores with the counter. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. Nice counter shot. They exchange punches. Beautiful counter punch. That left hook missed. There's a counter shot. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
He threw a punch and just got countered. That hook just can't find the target. Well done with that counter shot. Swing and a miss with that left hook. Is he going to punch himself out, though? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Kelly in that. There's the bell for round 5. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Beautiful counter shot. You'd like to see more jabs. That counter shot lands. Nice counter punch. A perfect counter lands. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. And they figure out the combination to this sink.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Blistering hand speed from both of these outstanding lightweights.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
idea, but misses with the left hook. He threw a punch and just got countered. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Kelly in that last round. The game plan does not seem... This is the beginning of round 6. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
They exchange punches. It's all offense all the time. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Well, you know, in this division, you got to have speed and you got to have footwork, or you're going to be a cooked goose.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skin them, go for speed.
There's a counter shot. A perfect counter lands. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Punch, counter punch. That counter shot lands. And he just misses with that jab. Those counter punches have to hurt. That jab doesn't score. Good counter punching. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about Kelly in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the There's the bell to start round 7. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Throw a shot, they get countered. Punch, counter punch. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. It just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Good counter punch. And he scores with the counter. Another scoring shot. Hold that thought! Kevin Kelly just got rocked. They've avoided catastrophe there.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
He misses with that jab. The courage on display here is incredible. He threw a punch and just got countered. Let's talk about Kelly in that last round. What would you tell this guy if he's got to do something? Round 8, and we're off again. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp. Don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's gonna pop you off.
That counter shot lands. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Both men step back for just a moment. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Insane action. He threw a punch and just got countered. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the god. 1, 2, 3, 4. You still want to fight?
Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
Gotta waste time. Get step behind the rock.
10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Some might have thought it was a little bit closer, but in the end, the referees are in a...